Sculptor Rob Eccleston is a U.S. Army veteran who specializes in military projects. His latest project, the Monument to a Miracle, honoring the 1980 gold medal hockey team. We recently caught up with him at his home in Loveland, Colorado, about an hour north of Denver, and watched the process of him sculpting the men behind the miracle.
I was, midway through my Army career, and I decided to take a continuing ed class in sculpture at the University of Vermont, and it kind of like took over my life. I was in high school, and I was actually here at the games in Lake Placid when that happened. I consider myself extremely lucky. It's when you do a memorial, you want to like the people you're memorializing, and it's very easy to like these guys. All my best friends are hockey players, and I was a skier, right? So they're all jealous of the fact that this guy who never picked up a hockey stick gets to hang out with these legends. So whenever I start a memorial project, we always start off with something that's called a maquette. A maquette is a very scaled down model. So these are just a 1/6 scale figure of what the life-size monument will look like. I then took them to a scanner, they scanned them, and then we milled them out of foam. This is half scale, and after I get this back, what I do is I go through and I check the overall proportions. So I will go back in and I will carve off foam and I will adjust things so that they are anatomically correct. So that way I can see how the musculature is to make sure that that's accurate. Because if it was inaccurate, once we blow it up to life size, it'll be really inaccurate. And we don't want to have that happen because it'll be very obvious. I'm also going to sculpt them, the busts at life size. And then when we scan them the final time before we 3D print the waxes, we're going to digitally swap the heads. After I get these scanned, I take these figures and I put them onto the base. So you'll notice that on this pentagonal base, there's these footprints. So it gives me a rough idea of where to put each individual player. So after I get all these 20 figures on the base and finished, I dismantle this into groups of 2 so that the scanner can come back and he'll scan the individual figures, and then they'll 3D print those waxes at life size. This memorial is a long time coming, and I wish it was done like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Not only because I was younger, I could probably work faster, but because more of them would have been around. It's fun to wake up every day and work on a project for nice people and people who deserve a memorial. To be given the opportunity to honor these guys is one of the highest honors that I've had.
And for more information about giving levels for the Monument to a Miracle, email 1980miraclemonument@gmail.com. Still to come tonight.